youngest team in the NBA this season has not lost 2 games in a row in over 2 months. Their opponents haven't had that streak in 3 months. So you would not be surprised that they are tied at 2 games apiece in the 2025 NBA Finals, headed back to Paycom Center at Oklahoma City tonight. And their ability to recenter, resetting, and to go through the resiliency, adjusting strategically, and quickly cleaning up those mistakes speak a lot of volumes to what they are made of. It doesn't offer a lot of momentum because momentum at this stage of the NBA playoffs is rare, even in the deeper rounds. It's not that sweeps or 5-game series don't happen, but the more evenly matched the 2 teams are, the thinner the margin of error gets. And the thinner the line gets between winning and losing. Hello everyone, I am Alec Nava. Welcome to Game 5 of the NBA Finals. It has been an even split for the first 4 games. Tyrese Halliburton won the Pacers Game 1, 111-110. His 4th game-winning basket of the postseason. It was one of 6 Pacers to boost double figures. The Thunder answered with a complete 2-way effort on the way to a 123-107 victory in Game 2. 5 players recorded at least 15 points. Gilgeous-Alexander had 38 in Game 1, had 34 in Game 2. An NBA record 72 points in the first 2 games of a finals debut. Indiana outscored OKC 32-18 in the 4th quarter Game 3, the 116-107 win. Halliburton was a rebound away from a triple-double, finished with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. Bennedict Mathurin added 27 off the bench on 9-12 shooting. The Thunder answered 111-104 in Game 4. SGA scored 15 of his 35 points in the final 438 and outscored them and the Thunder outscored the Pacers 12-1 in the final 3 minutes of play, taking advantage of a very untimely miscues by the Pacers, including a sequence where Mathurin missed 3 of 4 free throws, and he also committed 2 off-the-ball fouls on inbound attempts. Alex Caruso's play, especially in this series, has expanded. He's not in the starting lineup, but has made a heavy difference during critical situations in close games. He did not score more than 19 points in any game of the regular season, but he has scored 20 points 3 times in the playoffs, twice in the finals. His secret is to approach every moment as the same. He's the only player on the Thunder with finals experience before the season, 2020 with the LA Lakers. His main desire is to win, regardless of it being a regular season, playoff, or finals game. On both sides of the spectrum, the Pacers are applying intense full-court pressure throughout their 2 home games. Pascal Siakam has a similar level experience for the Pacers at this level of the NBA as Caruso does. He was part of the 2019 Toronto Raptors championship team. However, they want to put away the disappointing loss in Game 4 behind, where they were outscored 12-1 in the final 3 minutes of the match, and take a chance to pull within 1 win off their first ever title. So as for everything surrounding here. So Jalen Williams said, quote, "Aside from game planning and scouting, this is like a totally new series. You're treating this as Game 1. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the most clean slate attitude that you can have with it. This was starting out as a best of 7 series. Now it's a best of 3. All it takes is 2 more wins. The Thunder have home court advantage again. The Pacers are eager to swipe it away again the way they did when the long series began on June the 5th. The docu-series, The Last Dance, from ESPN has been in rotation lately on their many channels, which offers a reminder of how valuable Scottie Pippen was as a full-service sidekick to Michael Jordan during the 1990 dynasties. In particular, Pippen frequently played as a point forward, which enabled the freedom for Jordan off the ball, initiating that famous triangle offense. Point forwards emerged here. J-Dub. We're not comparing him or SGA to the Hall of Fame tandem of Jordan and Pippen, but the effect of having Williams start OKC's offense has freed up SGA from constantly taking Indiana's first defensive punch. J-Dub has wrapped up his 3rd season as the 12th overall pick in 2022 out of Santa Clara. He's known for his 2-way play and his versatility. So that's been a heavier dose on the ball to help set the OKC attack in motion. Where does this come from? He learned to play on the wing as he grew to his current height at 6'5", was to shift him around, but nice relief valve for the OKC. spells SGA a bit without dipping into the bench. He's an All-NBA third-team pick this season. For Siakam, he is the priority for the Pacers. The stifling defensive blanket that OKC threw over the Pacers' offense in the fourth quarter has the Pacers almost speechless. They're talking simply about getting stagnant with no other real explanations. Carlisle did have OKC's 12-4 rebounding edge in the quarter and reckless fouls, limiting the Pacers' scoring chance and forcing his team to face the Thunder's set defense. But there are two other things that stood out. As Tyrese Halliburton went, so did the offense. He spent a lot of time working from sideline to sideline, 25 feet from the basket. The East-West indecisiveness setting up rush shots or turnovers. The other thing was that Siakam, who led Indiana with 20 points and 15 shots, got up only one lonely 3-point attempt early in the fourth quarter. Got subbed out with 7:28 left, returned at 4:19 left, and couldn't do anything the rest of the way. No points, no shots, no rebounds, no fouls, nothing. OKC's stifling defense targeted him the entire way. Was he is targeted through? Well, not according to Mark Daigneault. For Indiana, their defense is finals worthy. The aftermath of Game 4 took an ominous one for some, if an uh-oh manner. They made just 3 of their 16 3-pointers. They passed for just 11 assists, and they won. That thinking being that Indiana will be in trouble with those styles that's bounced back closer to normal for OKC. They averaged about 14 3-pointers on 38 attempts, with nearly 27 assists this season. That had few for the Pacers that they limited the Thunder to those paltry numbers. They can say we could do it again or come close. Such expectations have been irrational even a year ago, the Pacers having recently begun working on their image as a team that could only win by outscoring anyone and everyone. The coaches and the front office know that they need to defend more diligently in becoming a serious contender. They know that the growth would need to come mostly from within. And Carlisle credits assistants Jenny Boshek and Jim Boylan for teaching and developing the report that's got the players to work with developing a stingier defense. Not only are they in the finals largely part of their defense, but they have new standards for the postseason for being able to shift seamlessly from a high-octane attack to full-court pressure. What they built defensively over several years, they cobbled that all together in 15 months. The fourth point is Carlisle setting screens. He put a surprising spin when he defended referee Scott Foster against a flurry of criticism on social media and elsewhere. He is labeled as the extender. Much of what Carlisle called awful came from apparent Pacers fans that were upset at Foster even before tip-off. From labeling the veteran official as the extender for the suspicion that teams struggling in the game series get an edge from him to gripes after OKC's Game 4 victory about fouls or non-calls that allegedly favored the Thunder. But he said, quote, "I've known Scott Foster for 30 years. He is a great official. He has done a great job in these playoffs. We've had him a lot of times. The ridiculous scrutiny that's being thrown out there is terrible and unfair and unjust and stupid." In total in Game 4, there were 53 fouls called, 71 free throws awarded, the most so far in this series. Foster called 23 of them, 12 on OKC, 11 on Indiana. The Thunder shot 38 free throws and made 34. Indiana shot 33, made 25. Carlisle did talk about his team missing 8 free throws to the Thunder's 4, but not about the number awarded. As the criticism, and this is a valid point because the criticism is way too overblown there. Of course, for anyone's opinion about free throws, the most important part is you have to make your shots. There was that one sequence late in the game that haunted them. Benedict Mathurin missed 3 of his final 4 free throws, and that came back to bite the Pacers in the end. We go on to our starting lines to begin with the Indiana Pacers. At point guard, Tyrese Halliburton. Shooting guard is Andrew Nembhard. Small forward Aaron Nesmith, power forward Pascal Siakam, and center Miles Turner. Their bench, they can rely on TJ McConnell, Ben Shepherd, Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin, and Thomas Bryant. Coming off the bench, Jarris Walker is still out with an injury. The Thunder changed up their starting lineup from Game 3. They put Isaiah Hartenstein back on the 5, which shifted Chet Holmgren to the 4, Jalen Williams to the 3, Lou Dort to the 2, and SGA remains at the 1. That puts Cason Wallace back off the bench. Alex Caruso, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Kenrich Williams, and Jalen Williams with a Y, who are all coming off the bench among this unit. Back here at Oklahoma City for Game 5 of the series, after they split the first 4 games and even split at the home and home side. This is this is an outstanding view from here. And neither team has lost back-to-back games throughout this postseason, which is one of the most impressive parts about both teams' runs. The ability to bounce back speaks a lot of volumes to what they can bring on the court. The full court pressure, intense, as Halliburton is warming up. For those who are watching on the Twitch side, yes, I am wearing a Sidney Crosby shirt. I have more to talk about that because the initial preliminary rosters for the 12 countries participating at the ice hockey portion of the Olympics have been revealed. We'll get more to that. Crosby was one of the 6 to be named to Canada's preliminary roster, the longtime captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we can expect that he be named Captain Canada once again for the Canadian national hockey team, otherwise known as Hockey Canada. OKC fans here, thundering loud here. While Pacer fans, they have made the trip and are flying the Yes Sirs towels here. OKC wearing the all white, Indiana wearing the all gold. Shea is out there on the court for the opening tip-off, getting himself ready. A Toronto, Ontario native. Speaking of Canada, and 2 nights ago, talking about celebrities over at the Stanley Cup Final, we mentioned Taylor Swift, Jason Taylor, Bam Adebayo, Travis Kelce, Harry Kane, add Chuba Hubbard, and Alphonso Davies to the list. We're on our way here for Game 5. Indiana gets the opening possession. Let's get rocking and rolling, everybody. Tyrese Halliburton to Andrew Nembhard to begin this off. To say hello to our referees for tonight's game, John Goble, Mark Davis, and James Williams. Swung back out as it's Miles Turner to Andrew Nembhard. He drives up, kicked out right corner, quick pass, Siakam. Top of the key, Turner steps back. Neesmith will look with one mid-range shot. A little too far. He'll get his own rebound back as both teams come crashing over at the far side of the court. And it was knocked away. Early foul. Neesmith has fouled out of the last 2 games. He came crashing right into Lou Dort, the Montreal, Quebec native. OKC chants here, early here at Paycom Center. Hardenstein! Here, early 2-handed slam. What a find from J-Dub. We talk about point forwards. Williams being the point forward to begin things off early. Nembhard trying to shake off J-Dub. He drives up, steps back and fires. Got it to go. The fadeaway shot. Made famous by the late Kobe Bryant. Nembhard knocks down his first shot of the game. This delivered on the right wing for Dort. He'll pull up and fire. Now it's SGA. Rebounds tipped up. Last touch by Hardenstein as it goes out. So it'll be inbounded by the Pacers. Hardenstein will drive the... Halliburton will drive the offense. Excuse me for the confusion. Halliburton right by Dort as he sets up Siakam on the pick and roll. This one bounces in. Siakam has had a great game 4. In the fourth quarter, he did not score, however. In the final 4 minutes, as Chet moves inside. Oh my goodness! Chet Holmgren with a reverse layup as he was backpedaling. That's a way to get your first basket. Halliburton towards the right. He'll deliver left side. Siakam launches the free. Got it! Spicy P is spicing it up early. Far side SGA. He'll pull up to the rim. Blocked! But a foul. So our first free throws of the night as Shea drove up to the basket. And Chet Holmgren, what a fancy way as he sets a post up on Miles Turner. He backpedaled on him as he jumps with his back turned towards the basket. He saw the hoop, the rim, and floats it inside. That was filthy. The concentration for that to take. That was filthy. Fans chanting MVP at Paycom Center. He sinks the first one. The Pacer fans have made the trip. Named Whips here. All around the blue and white crowd. The third most, first 4 career Finals game, second shot's good, most points. As we're seeing, 7-6 is the scoreline. Siakam loses the ball as it's picked up by Hartenstein. J-Dub drives down and finishes. Quick pace, quick finish. Nembhard, he watches. Over to Turner. This crowd being electric to start out. Nembhard around SGA, sets up Turner. The layup is jammed in. The two Torontonians going after one another as SGA looking to go by Nembhard. SGA across the half-court line, moves towards the left. He is doubled. Driving down, kicked out right corner. Chet launches a free. Yes, sir! He nailed it. Chet Holmgren from Tulsa. Both teams 4-5 shooting each as Nesmith wide open free. He answers. Bombs away. Aaron Nesmith. Far side it is Chet who'll drive it. Off for Hartenstein. Up front it is J-Dub. Another exclamation point finish. Explosive start early. Back and forth we go. Halliburton towards the left. Siakam doesn't fire. Dort is on him. And no shot. Dort picks up a foul on the sequence. 25 combined points between the two. And in 3:20 elapsed time, Nesmith had a wide open free to fire it. You don't leave him with that much space. 13-12 here as it's Turner. He'll go to Siakam. He evades Hartenstein. For the moment, Siakam drives up. He lost it. Committed to it. Chet to Shea. He waits as he's watched by Turner. Finds a cutting Hartenstein. Back door. And J-Dub with a slam. My goodness. The Thunder bringing the thunder and lightning. Halliburton. One-handed feed all the way across. And all the way back. It's intercepted. J-Dub with excellent defense. He'll pull up and fire. This bounced up and stayed out. Turner and Halliburton hurry to pace up for Siakam. Now it's back to Hallie. Hollywood. Nope. Well, I wanted that one. And OKC will begin things with Shea. SGA drives up. He lays it in. Rick Carlisle calls his first timeout in what has been a high-octane Game 5. 17-12. The Thunder lead it. And this crowd going crazy. The intensity is amped up to 1,000. We'll be right back in just a moment. The Thunder are 55-15 since the turn of the new year. They lead the NBA in that category. The Pacers 48-20, and that's ain't bad. Third place. That's despite a 10-15 start to the season. Up front, the pass deflected away with Obi Toppin and Ben Shepherd coming onto the court for the first time. Rick Carlisle likes to go to those two as his first two substitutions on the court to get a jolt on offense. Nembhard looks to deliver this one in. Doesn't have options. Now he does in Turner. Turner wants to go across. He'll swing it to Halliburton on the right wing. Opposite wing. Toppin. Back for Halliburton. J-Dub reading away. Swing is open. Toppin fakes the free. He'll move in front. Kicked out. Nembhard has to get it off in a hurry. He does. Bounced up and out. Rebounds chase forward. Nembhard gets it back. Posts up. Can't lay the shot. SGA grabs this rebound. Around Shepherd. Posts up. Lays it in. SGA going coast to coast. Leaving a trail of fire right behind him. And now Rick Carlisle has to be restrained from his assistants. He believes that there was contact on the other end of the court. He had to have James Johnson restrain him. It's Nembhard. He tried to lay this one up. He thought that Dort should have gone called for a foul. Dort was not set. That was a controversial call as Shea makes a tech. And Carlisle still upset about it. He felt that should have been a foul. I understand his frustration, given that Dort was not set on the screen. That was a missed call, which it should have been. Up the far side, it'll be Halliburton. Hallie on the left wing, continuing to look. Miles Turner can't set it up, and Halliburton loses his footing. Caruso going back the other way. Rattles this one in. 22-12, Indiana needs something because they're getting a win knocked out of them. Obi Toppin opens the space up to Shepherd. Halliburton, extra pass, Toppin again. Nembhard, one more time. Wanting to make up for that lost foul. Nembhard, saved inside, over to Turner. Miles Turner, foul, and one! Excellent pass from Ben Shepherd. They set up Turner at the baseline. 6:27 to go here in the first quarter. And Turner looking to make up for the missed call from the officials. He's still aggressive on the ball. And wanting to prove a point. Hardenstein and Aaron Wiggins check back in. It was with Alex Caruso getting his first minutes of action. Nembhard lost it, but it's kept inside by the Pacers. It's Ben Shepherd. He draws contact from Caruso, decides not to shoot it, defers to Turner. Unselfish play from Shepherd in delivering. The and one is too far. Wiggins jumping up for the rebound. He will immediately find Caruso. Indiana 6 of 10. OKC 9 of 11. The Pacers have 4 turnovers. OKC 16-6 points in the paint. Dort fakes the free. Halliburton was closing in on him. Williams almost thrown away by Halliburton. Williams in and out. It'll be Dort, the offensive rebound on the right wing. Over to Caruso, speeding down the lane. Oh, he missed the dunk. Wiggins grabs the rebound, but it's quickly snatched away by Turner. Near side, ended up the middle for Nembhard. Shake and bake around J-Dub. Halliburton activates now, almost lost it. Just saves it for Toppin with 9. Turner, Toppin one more time. Obi Toppin, all the way back is Nembhard. Ball is poked with 2. Oh, that's a backcourt violation. And make that 5 turnovers against the Pacers as Toppin didn't know if the Thunder touched the ball or not. But this is successful defense by the Thunder and a lack of on-the-court awareness by the Pacers. Terrible execution by Indy. The Thunder have 6 points off turnovers, looking to make it 8 or 9 as Caruso will trigger. Wiggins gets himself open. Swings it back over to Caruso. Hardenstein and Caruso go tape to tape. Up at the point. Caruso to Dort. Wide open free. Left wing side. In and out. Hardenstein saves it for Wiggins. Wiggins Deflected away. McConnell going after it. So is Hartenstein. Oh, Hartenstein got crashed down hard. Ian Teach and McConnell were going after it. McConnell used to be part of the Philadelphia 76ers, came over to the Indiana Pacers ahead of the 2020 season. And that was a hard foul on the play, stripping him of the ball. First shot is good. That was nasty. And that really he swept away from all sense of else. Second shot. Bounces too far. And the rebound is grabbed by the Pacers. Through the far side, it'll be Bennedict Mathurin on the court for the first time. Toppin to Halliburton. Lofting the free. Too far. Hartenstein grabbing the rebound. To Dort. Far side. 5 minutes left. 2 of 5 from deep are the Pacers. 1 of 3. Another offensive foul this time. This is going to be the Pacers' ball as Dort was driving up on his back. For big and long stretches, Halliburton wanted to set things up. Dort, he clipped the leg of Halliburton, and so he's going to sub out. Already 2 fouls. Does not have a point in 7 minutes of action. SGA still sitting down as Casey Wallace checks in. Tony Bradley in the game for the first time since the Knicks series. As McConnell, he'll go inside for Siakam, who just re-entered the game. Right hash for Siakam. Spicy P gets J-Dub to jump on him. Is Bradley injured that left hip, so he's back in the rotation. 27-year-old who played college hoops with the North Carolina Tar Heels. There'll be 2 free throws for Siakam. He got J-Dub to jump. Fans jeering Siakam. It's the first shot. It's good. It is an 8-point difference. He knocked down the first one. He'll get a chance to knock down the second one. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals in Game 4. He's an excellent player. An excellent rebounder. Second shot. Too far. Caruso tried to one-hand it. It bounced off of him and right onto Williams. 5 minutes for Siakam. He's got 6 points. J-Dub over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein surveys. Will swing it back for Caruso. Alex Caruso powers up on the right hash. His lip. Can't get it. Bradley to rebound up for McConnell. TJ McConnell was set up on the left wing for Siakam. Siakam drives. It's bumped. This sets up a 2-on-1. Caruso drives the baseline. Blocked. And the Pacers will return the favor. 2-on-2 as they wait for options. Siakam drops. On the left side is Mathurin. On the wing, Halliburton. Mathurin. It's back for Siakam with Wallace on him. Siakam. Halliburton wanted to call the shots. McConnell gets open. The fade. Can't throw this one. The rebound. Mathurin. Another bounce. And a foul. The action has cooled off a bit from the start as Caruso is driving down, but a great hustle by Bennedict Mathurin to recover this ball. A chase down block, paying the ball right onto the backboard. Mathurin trying to redeem himself after missing 3 of his final 4 free throws in Game 4. Trying to go back to his Game 3 self. First shot is good. There was a heroic effort for Mathurin in Game 3. He's trying to bounce back from that forgettable Game 4. Timeout OKC. 23-16. They lead when we return. youngest average age entering the NBA Finals was the 1977 Portland Trail Blazers. The Thunder are the second youngest average age entering the Finals at 25.6. That Trailblazers team, 24.9. Top two leading scorers on that Portland team, Bill Walton and Maurice Lucas. 18.5, 19.7. Baffert still has one more free throw to shoot here before we get going to resume action. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. His second shot is good. And so it's a 6-point game here at Oklahoma City. Towards the near side is Caruso. Alex Caruso will drive the offense. Jalen Williams trying to double step up. Williams can't lay it. Rebound is contested and grabbed by McConnell. Speeding down the lane for the middle. McConnell knocked out of bounds by Aaron Wiggins. And McConnell almost had one more step too far. It'll be inbounded by the Pacers instead of the Thunder. As Caruso's watching the inbound. Quick trigger to Mathurin. A free. Bounced up and out. Williams the rebound. He'll move it up through the far side. And then the middle. Drives right. And then goes to the corner. A free from Wiggins. Yes, sir! Aaron Wiggins. More free pointers to the party. The Pacers looking to move up. 4 free pointers so far in this game. The Thunder 1 free pointer away from matching their game 4 total. A drive. No. Now it's Mathurin as he tries to get a contested shot. Williams. He'll slow the action down. Hardenstein to screen towards the left. And then setting up for Wiggins. Hardenstein. Eye hard to Caruso and then back over to J-Dub. Williams drives right on Bradley. Mid-range jumper. In and out. Hardenstein gets it free to Williams. He'll set up right corner. Oh, they to fire. Yes, sir! And they match their game 4 total. The Thunder so far in this first quarter just cannot miss at home. McConnell, the reverse layup is good. Back to a 10-point game with 2:18 to go. Hardenstein up the middle. Has Wallace swinging around up and back. Caruso. J-Dub. He'll drive up. Williams lets it fly. Just bounced out. McConnell can't hold the rebound. Has to protect it from Wallace. Knocked free, but it's saved by Halliburton. Open path to the basket. No basket. The foul was away for the play. Tony Bradley in disbelief. Obi Toppin is an excellent athlete. He does not need an offensive foul against him to set things up as Bradley. He clearly shoved down Hardenstein. But the concern now is Case and Wallace. Oof. Or rather, that's Jalen Williams. I thought it was Case and Wallace. Williams. Oof. As we look up front at the back. He didn't need it as Williams, he got... Oh my good. He is exhausted from the last play. He's going to sit down. He's shaken up. So the Thunder will go back after the offensive foul from Bradley. SGA is back out there. Drawing the double. Kicked out for Chet Holmgren. The two-headed monster, Chet. Up and out. Turner. On this rebound, near wing for McConnell. Trying to drive it. He'll open up space for Turner. And then set up for Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin. Siakam, extra pass. Nembhard just saved it. He was slipping out. Siakam. 5 seconds to shoot. Some shaking makes around Kenrich Williams. Siakam to Mathurin. Wide open free. Bank shot. 29-22 as Mathurin got the open shot to fall. Chet up the far side with 1:03 to go in the quarter. Holmgren. He'll go downhill. Rejected on the slam attempt. McConnell low held back. And then he'll move it towards the front. Right corner, it's Siakam on the way. Up and out. Rebounds tipped almost into the Thunder's own basket from Wiggins. Wiggins drives back. He'll move down the left side. Kicked it out over to Kenrich. And then it's SGA. Case and Wallace back on the court. On the right wing, Shea. One is shaking big. SGA against Mathurin. Pulls up. He draws the foul. It was before the action. And Mathurin in disbelief saying, I didn't touch him. And Shea has mastered the art of drawing the contact as he drives up and was willing to take the tough assignments. The foul was before the shot. Shea towards the left, opening up space, drives out left corner. Wallace, big shot. Their fourth three-pointer of this game. In game 4, they made 3 three-pointers. Tonight they made 4. Wallace has 2 of them. Pacers after last shot. They're trailing by 10. McConnell drives downhill. Posts up, fires. Can't get it through. Mathurin rejected. One last try. That's going to run out the quarter. The Thunder pressuring on defense as SGA setting up his teammates for wide open three-pointers. One on Wallace. 32-22. The Thunder bringing the lightning here in Game 5. We'll return for the second quarter. Second quarter is getting started here. Alec Nava here with you. Here for Game 5 of the 2025 NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder lead the Indiana Pacers 32-22. As in this case of Wallace getting set up towards the right. Chet Holmgren on the court, going one-on-one Miles Turner. Wallace trying to free to space up. Still looking to survey options here. Finally has one in Chet. With Turner on him. Chet drives up. Reverse layup. Couldn't go all the way. Chet in a straitjacket. Pacers poke it free. McConnell. Back the other way. He'll go over to Siakam. With SGA on him. Siakam opens it up for Nembhard. Mathurin one more time. Nembhard. Towards the right. He's going to look. Nembhard. Frees it up. Right corner. McConnell. Poked away and stolen by Wallace. Casey Wallace trying to drive it up. Has two Pacers on him. Kenrich Williams. SGA drives up. Right wing. It is Chet. Bounced up and out. And it's taken up by Turner. For the far side is Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin runs into Kenrich Williams. Siakam driving up with Chet on him. Votes it up. Shea steals it. Near side on the wing is Wiggins. Another free. Big shot. Aaron Wiggins. Lets this one fly all the way from Wichita Falls. The crowd's loving it. The lead is 13. The Pacers desperately need an answer. They've committed 9 turnovers. OKC has 10 points off of them. Turner shakes off Chet, drives. Chet steals it away. Ball is loose, but it goes out. A transition from defense to offense as Shea intercepts the pass and finds the wide open Aaron Wiggins. On 3-point shooting, the Thunder are 3 of 16 last game. Tonight they're 5 of 8. Even though they won, they were not happy with the win for the most part. Siakam hooks it in. Nice turnaround jumper. 10:08 left, second quarter. As near side is Wiggins, who shakes. Wiggins, who bakes. Wiggins can't finish it on the layup. Siakam. Over towards Halley. Over to Siakam, who fires a free. Bounced out. Wallace jumps in front of Shea for the rebound. Case and Wallace. Driving downhill on Turner. Left corner is Kenrich Williams. Not another one there on the 3-point shooting side. Still 5 and 9. But nonetheless, the Thunder are comfortable letting the freeze fly. Left wing Siakam. Wallace trying to blitz. Turner. Watched by Holmgren. Switch for McConnell. Wide open. Wiggins jumping on him. Aaron Nesmith's back out there. Off front Siakam. Siakam drives up. He is fouled. He gets grabbed. We'll see if it's a shooting foul or personal. They're going to rule free throws for Siakam. To the right leg. So Tyrese Halliburton went to the locker room to have his right leg checked. And they're going to look at it. So he's got an ice pack on him. So do remember, it's getting monitored. We'll check his status to see if he's good to go for the rest of the game. Siakam 2 dribbles and then firing. Got the first one. 10 points. The difference here in Game 5. Do remember this. Pacers, they have not lost consecutive games in 3 months. The 13 straight playoff games with at least 15 points is his longest streak of his career. Series tied at 2 apiece. Siakam is 2-2. So what the mismatch could be on the way back as the Thunder trying to exploit that. Wiggins. Nesmith was fighting for control of the ball with Chet Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander down the left side, spinning around the double. Hooks it back over to Kenrich Williams. All the way for Aaron Wiggins. From 27 feet. Got it! Aaron Wiggins on a heater from Fayetteville. 9 points already for Wiggins. It's 3 of 3 from distance. Turner. Looking at back for Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard shakes off the defender. Gonna free the space up McConnell. Wide open free. Answers. TJ McConnell and Aaron Wiggins exchanging blow for blow here. In Game 5 of the NBA Final. SGA towards the right side. Splaying the middle. Tried to go for another layup. There's a foul on Turner. He's driving down through the middle as McConnell left on an island all alone. As he took his sweet time with this, Aaron Wiggins His help was to stop it. With that amount of space, cannot let him get that much. He's contributing on and off the bench. Shea's making the first one. So he'll get another free throw. More substitutions as Obi Toppin returns. Isaiah Hartenstein back on. Halliburton has just taken off the ice pack. He is back on the game. So he is given the green light from Rick Carlisle to return. He played 10 minutes so far. Over 2 shooting wise. Second shot. Good. We'll see if Halliburton can deliver. SGA was perfect for the line last game. 10 for 10. Including technical free throws on off-the-ball fouls from Bennedict Mathurin. Nesmith lets this one fly. Bounced up and out. The Pacers keep it with Toppin. Nesmith again. Delivers. And a quick timeout from Mark Daigneault. His second three-pointer this game. The Thunder leading 40-32. We'll return in a moment. After Game 4, the Thunder were welcomed to their home fan base over at Will Rogers World Airport. They all got dap-ups from the fans that arrived there. They were waiting patiently for the team plane to arrive. And they're happy that they came back. This is the closest that both teams have been to a championship in the NBA. 6 of 10 from free tonight after being 3 of 16 in Game 4. Caruso off the inbound. Ben Shepherd back on the court. The lead is 40-32. 4 minutes into the second quarter. Hartenstein He'll look. Jalen Williams back out there. Hartenstein off the feed towards the right. And it's kicked out. Dort. He'll fire the free. Shepard on him. Short. He'll be picked up by the Pacers. Indiana trying to go coast to coast with Halliburton. Halliburton splits Caruso and fires a free. Short. And the rebound's deflected onto Caruso's hands. Lead pass for Hartenstein. Low out control there off the handle as he exits in and out the goal mouth. Towards Jalen Williams. Poster! Jalen Williams catches somebody down. Halliburton delivers up front. Intercepted. Caruso. Can Williams do it again? He lays it in. Not exactly a dunk, but J-Dub is in fuego. Counted and the foul. And another timeout here, as it'll be Rick Carlisle calling timeout immediately. OKC going to work. They go coast to coast on transition defense. It's Hartenstein finding Williams. A mean mug on Aaron Nesmith. But with the break. OKC has been firing shots from anywhere and even can go around. Their versatility runs deep with the offense and with the defense. Jalen Williams scoring the last 4 points. But the three-pointers have been flowing around for the Thunder from quarters and wings. J-Dub does have an and one to shoot right after his layup that came after a dunk. All three-pointers have been assisted. The and one is good. So it's a 13-point lead, 45-32. Halliburton, 14 assists to just 2 turnovers for the Thunder. Disciplined basketball. Naismith. Back to Hallie. Caruso on him. Halliburton trying to escape with 6 over to Toppin. Obi Toppin looks left side. Halliburton trying to free himself up. Halliburton pulls up. Off the backboard is grabbed by Hartenstein. Caruso on the far side. Caruso calling the shots. J-Dub getting himself open. Driving down the right hash. And kick back up to Caruso. Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein will look. Stolen away. It'll be Tony Bradley. Far side, the Pacers speeding down the lane. Toppin going back. To Nesmith. Halliburton. Halliburton is going to look from the logo. Aaron Wiggins the switch. Halliburton drives down the left side. He's doubled up. Halliburton trying to escape Wiggins' tight defense with 2. Nesmith puts something up. And it's going to be a foul from beyond the arc. He's going to shoot free. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander pointing. So the pressure that the Thunder are applying here, preventing any sort of look on the left side. Indiana blinks up. And they could not get any quality scoring chances up on that left wing side. Obi Toppin put on a straitjacket. It's not free shots. Siakam, backdoor, bounced off a leg. OKC trying to pick it up. Nesmith's in trouble. Nesmith has to put it up. And a wrestling for the ball. It's a jump ball. The Pacers have to get something with 1 second if they were to put a basket up. Nesmith was tangled up with SGA. He doesn't have possession as he's fighting for the loose ball, trying to find an open lane. And Siakam can't get anywhere close to it. It'll be a jump ball. 5:57 left in the quarter. And it's Siakam and Hartenstein with... It's not Siakam and Hartenstein. It's Nesmith and Hartenstein. Or thought it was going to be Nesmith and SGA. On the tip, Nembhard does a good job getting this off in time, but nothing more. The Thunder will have the ball nonetheless, so call a win-win for the Thunder off that sequence. A heads-up play from Nembhard. He tried to get it off from a very tight coverage. 11 turnovers here. The Thunder have 13 points off turnovers. Speed towards the right. Hartenstein will look at the paint. Swing back for Caruso. All the way back out is SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shaking and baking at the left side. In and out. Will pull up. And deliver! The S stands for smooth. 7-0 run in the last 2:45 for the Thunder. Oh, a car crash at the baseline on Miles Turner. He's going to shoot 2. And Turner's wincing a bit. A little shaken up as Hartenstein. He wanted to block the shot. SGA drives up on Siakam. And Siakam, he was doing everything defensively. And Shai creates the space for himself. Though with the contact that he likes to take, as Turner makes the first one, with the contact that SGA likes to take, you want to think that he's a basketball player playing like a hockey player, because he is built for taking a hard contact and does have grit and sandpaper. He's mastered that shoulder-to-shoulder contact. The second shot, got it too. It's 47-34. OKC loves this play for SGA. Up the middle, it is J-Dub as he moves around on the right wing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No screen from Chet. Nembhard almost stolen away. SGA frees it up. Chet fakes the free as Halliburton tried to blitz. Holmgren is short on a mid-range shot. And the Pacers will move it up the far side. Nembhard gets bumped. That was Williams. There'll be a second foul against him, and Nembhard gets another one drawn. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to look back as he goes inside. And while you have to understand driving up toward the near side, of course, if you want to mention about taking contact He wanted to put flashy moves. Shea had one there. Siakam trying to let go of Williams. Siakam fighting Nembhard. Drives, lays it in. As he gets Shea to jump. On the near side, Williams. Jalen Williams. As he looks towards the near side, bounces up towards the right wing. Cason Wallace up and about for Shea. Williams. J-Dub is going to look down the middle. He will put it up. Can't get this one rolling in, but there's a foul. There'll be a second one against Miles Turner. Williams will shoot 2. So a lot of attention is being put onto Pascal Siakam. It was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trying to jump up to block his shot. Nembhard fakes him out. And Cason Wallace tried to block it too. With him in the air, trying to take a contact and draw something. Williams shooting 2. J-Dub 5 of 10 shooting. So Williams 11 for 11 down the stretch. First one's good. Lead it's back up to 48. And another timeout is taken. Or, I don't believe a timeout is taken. Game 6 will be on Thursday, no matter the outcome of this game. 10 points for Pascal Siakam. Jalen Williams taking over throughout this game is the Indiana Pacers and Indiana Fever. They're having a watch party over at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. So this is actually a timeout. We're actually trying to see what is the hold up here. Yeah, this is a timeout for the moment. Jalen Williams does like to take contact up on the drives. There was a stoppage for a brief moment. I thought there was a timeout here. The two All-Stars combined for 23 points. 11 from SGA. 12 from J-Dub. And going towards the paint, something he likes to do. But one of those falls was a scary hard fall. Second shot's good. He's up to 13 points. One of those is a scary fall, which he tried to jump up and block a shot. Siakam got it back for Toppin, right or left wing for Nembhard as he goes downhill. Toppin wide open free from the point. Bounced up and out. And Chet, he gets bumped by Siakam. Fighting for the ball, and Siakam picks up another one. Chet's shaken up. Took a shot towards the head. Ooh, feels like he hits the deck. As he fought up for the ball. Ooh, he took an elbow to the head. Oof. There's no place in which you have to fight for every ball. But ouch. He gets upright. He's still out there on the court. How effective is it going to be? 3-pointer, it is rattled out. And the Pacers will move it left to right. Towards the left wing. Naismith. Halliburton one more time. Facing up front to a wide open Obi Toppin. Rejected twice. The Pacers have it again. Another block. This one from Chet. Nembhard. To Naismith a free. Up and out. Logan Stort going the other way. Coast to coast. He drives up. Kicks it out. J-Dub for deep. Banks it in. Jalen Williams from Tulsa. Expanding this to a 16-point lead. 52-36. Nembhard trying to find open space. Backdoor Toppin. Splitting the gap and throwing the hammer down. And back and forth we go here at OKC. Down the middle, J-Dub. Smoked the layup. Halliburton moves left to right. As he feeds towards the left wing side. A fake free. Then towards Siakam. Rejected by Chet. Great defense by Chet. Unbothered by the elbow to the head. Can't finish it. Gets his own rebound and stick back. The second effort from Chet. Showcasing that he is the force. Toppin drives. Can't bank it in. The rebound. Rolled out. And this one deflected. Out of bounds. Last touch by Indiana. Chet's been everywhere. Been there, done that. Sees top and passes Siakam. Gets the hand on the shot that, or the layup that was intended to be from Siakam. The first layup doesn't go. The second one does. The native of Minnesota doing it all. As the Thunder are driving right to left in the all-white jerseys. 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander spins around Nembhard. Whistle. Well, he does a practice layup. There's a foul on Nembhard. 2:29 to go. And while games can slip away when playing the Thunder, can do a lot of work when pressuring. First shot for Shai is good. Miles Turner enters back onto the court. Tyrese Halliburton is subbing out. He's on the bench as Aaron Nesmith subs out. Shai getting set to shoot the second one. He is 6 for 6 so far from the stripe. He's made several clutch layups and has dished out the ball several times for crucial assists on 3-pointers. Second shot, good on both. 56-38 the scoreline. 18-point deficit for the Pacers. Mathurin swung it across over to McConnell. DJ McConnell looks at the left wing. Turner opens up. Chet's on him. Towards the left. Nembhard with the swing open to Turner. All the way back is Nembhard. Miles Turner trying to set another screen and does. Nembhard. Shaking free out for Caruso. Nembhard goes downhill. Lays it in. And one. Tough bucket. And Drew Nembhard. Chance to make it a 3-point play. Nembhard is impressed. Driving downhill, willing to take the contact and do the dirty work, going towards the paint. He improves in the postseason. Up in front as a playoff riser. He sinks the and one. And being a good defensive player too. 7 points, 3 assists for Nembhard. Caruso up the far side. Something must be really up with that ankle of Halliburton. Haven't seen a lot of him on the court. Shai frees it up for Wallace. Another free. Bounced up. Grabbed by Chet on the rebound. Trying to stick it back. Falls loose and is picked up by Siakam. And on the far side, Mathurin takes the foul. He'll shoot 2. 1:44 to go. Caruso upset. Of course, he is annoyed by the foul. So he gets into position. He is an athletic presence on the court for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton can thrive on both ends of the court. Mathurin takes some time with this one. His first shot. Double rimmed out. That has haunted him late in Game 4. Halliburton still on the bench. And we have Tony Bradley coming back onto the court for the Pacers. Hartenstein, Wallace, Wiggins, SGA, and Chet. It's the first scoreless first half in Halliburton's playoff career. Mathurin getting set to shoot the second one. On the way. He missed both. Rebounds tipped up and it's going to be grabbed by Tony Bradley. Siakam fires the free. Rattled out and it's grabbed by SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with Hartenstein say the screen. Drives downhill. His lip. Airmailed it. Siakam was on him. Mathurin driving downhill. And layup also smoked. He's calling for a foul. He's not going to get it. 117. Towards the left, Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins, a deep 2. Bounced out. Back and forth we go with the missed shots. Tony Bradley trying to Euro. And another block. That is Benedict Mathurin picking it up towards the inside. Bradley, SGA. He fouls him. It will be his second foul against him with 61 seconds to go. Bradley going towards the restricted area. He comes back in the place of Thomas Bryant, who filled his place. It's Bradley going downhill. He's relentless going after the ball. Bradley will shoot 2. Halliburton checking on his leg. Make sure he can go for longer stretches. His first shot is good. And Halliburton will take off his shirt and swap back in. Kenrich Williams checking back in for the Thunder. 56-42. Bradley 6 minutes. Played here off the bench. As he looks back. Wallace and Wiggins over the back. Williams, SGA, and Hartenstein. Second shot. Rattled in. It is a 13-point game now. The Pacers trail by 18. SGA will go coast to coast. 11 of 12 free throws are the Thunder. 10 of 14 are the Pacers. SGA from the logo. He'll look. SGA hanging around with Nembhard. Hartenstein can't set the screen. SGA being tripled up. Kicked out towards the wing for Wallace, who delivers. 3 3-pointers for Cason Wallace. Thunder or Lightning. 35 seconds left as Nembhard will drive it up. Posting up for Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton has not scored his first half. Siakam over to Mathurin. Mathurin tried to draw one. Rebounds free. Grabbed by Bradley. Poked away. It'll be Nembhard will hustle up for Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Kicked all the way out. Extra pass. Halliburton from deep. This bounced up and out the backboard. Mathurin, his lip. He finishes it. Third time is the charm. In all likelihood, Halliburton will finish with scoreless first half. 3 seconds. As the Thunder trying to get the last shot. Shea from the logo. Well, he wanted that one. He'll end the first half. 14-point lead for the Thunder after 1 half of play. Jalen Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 29 combined points. Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton, 10 points. All of them by Siakam. When we come back, we'll have the halftime report. We look in the recent of the College World Series and the Winter Olympics preliminary rosters for the 12 nations competing in ice hockey. I'm Alec Nava. Stay tuned, everyone. At the half, it is 59-45 Thunder, with Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams leading the way. J-Dub with 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists on 6 of 12 shooting. SGA, 13 points. And while he's a perfect 7-7 for the free throw line, he 2 rebounds, 5 assists. And those 5 assists have set up 3-pointers. All those 3-pointers have been assisted on. Chet Holmgren and J-Dub have 1 3-pointer each. Aaron Wiggins and Cason Wallace have 3 each. You account for their 9 points each between Wiggins and Wallace. Alex Caruso with 2 points. 7 points for Chet, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He's been a monster on the court. Pascal Siakam, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. 7 points each for Benedict Mathurin and Andrew Nembhard. 6 points each for Miles Turner and Aaron Nesmith. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And 5 rebounds, and 4 for Nesmith and Turner respectively. 5 for TJ McConnell with 3 rebounds. And Tyrese Halliburton with his first ever scoreless first half of his playoff career. He has 2 assists. But man, that was not a good first half for Hallie. And it's further compounded with his leg injury that he suffered. I'm Alec Neville to go over the team stats. 20 of 46 are the Thunder shooting wise to the field. The Pacers 50 of 45. From 3, Thunder 8 of 17. The Pacers 5 of 16. From the stripe, the Thunder 11 of 12. The Pacers 10 of 14. Rebounds on the side, the Pacers 30 to 24. Offensive rebounds are 12 to 7. Assists 16 to 11. Thunder, they have more assists in this game than in game 4. In this first half, that is. Steals are 8-3. OKC, block 6-2, also OKC. The turnovers are 11 to 4 Pacers. And the points off turnovers 15 to 1 Thunder. As a result, 12-0 in fast break points because of it. Points in the paint 22 to 18. So as we go over with the latest on the college sports, we have a 19 strikeout no-hitter as Gage Wood throws the first men's college World Series no-hitter in 65 years. Striking out a college World Series record 19. He never let Murray State come close to getting a hit in Arkansas 3-0 victory. Joined Jim Erler of Texas in 1950 and Jim Wixon of Oklahoma State in 1960s. In 1960, it's the only pitcher to throw College World Series no-hitters. His defense was never really challenged as he dominated a Racers team that was making their first appearance at Omaha. He set the College World Series record for strikeouts in a 9-inning game. It was subdued in the aftermath. What a moment for this kid, his future first-round talent in the MLB draft. It's going to be one to watch out for. Yeah. So now we have the initial rosters reported by each of the 12 nations competing in ice hockey at the 2026 Men's Hockey Olympics. So the first rosters are released by the 12 nations. And we start with the host nation, Italy. Damian Clara, Thomas Larkin, Luca Zanata, Diego Costner, Tommy Perdeller, and Daniel Mantenuto. Next we go to the reigning 4 nations face-off champions, Canada. Sidney Crosby, otherwise known as Captain Canada, along with Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Kel McCarr, Braden Point, and Sam Reinhart. For the runner-up, USA, Austin Matthews, Matthew and Brady Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Quinn Hughes, and Charlie McAvoy. For Sweden is Rasmus Dahlin, Victor Hedman, William Nylander, Lucas Raymond, Adrian Kempe, and Gabriel Landeskog. Finland is Jussi Saros, Esa Lindell, Miro Heiskanen, Alexander Barkov, Saros, Lindell, Heiskanen, Mikko Rantanen, Alexander Barkov, and Sebastian Aho. For Czechia, David Pastrnak, Marty Necas, Andre Palat, Pavel Zacha, Radko Gudas, and Lucas Dostal. For Switzerland, it is Jonas Siegenthaler, Roman Josi, Kevin Fiala, Nico Hischier, Nino Niederreiter, and Timo Meyer. For Germany, Leon Draisaitl, Moritz Seider, Philip Grubauer, Lucas Reichel, Nico Sturm, and Tim Stützle. For Slovakia, it is Juraj Slafkovsky, Martin Pospisil, Shimon Nemec, Martin Ferivari, Eric Chernak, and Tomas Tatar. For Denmark, Freddie Andersen, Nikolai Ehlers, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Jesper Jensen Abo, Lars Eller, and Jonas Rombeard. And for France, Johan Alvitu, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Jules Bosk, Hugo Gallet, Jordan Perret, and Alexander Texier. Those are the preliminary rosters. It is 6-man rosters for the Olympics that each country has released. So tomorrow will be Game 6 of the 2025 Stanley Cup Final between the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers have won 5 elimination games last year. The Game 6 and 7 against Vancouver. Games 4, 5, and 6 against Florida. Florida is a different animal, though. And this is a different beast that they're facing. They're not like the Kings, Golden Knights, or Stars in the first 3 rounds. Very similar playoff pattern we're seeing from the Oilers in their path to the Stanley Cup Final. The Panthers, they did face the Lightning in the first round for the second straight year. But the path is different. They faced Toronto and Carolina in the second and third rounds as opposed to Boston and the Rangers the year prior, before running into the Oilers again in the Stanley Cup Final. So the Oilers, they won 5 elimination games last year. If there's any team that can thrive on the face of adversity, it's both teams. Even with the Panthers, being 3-2 in closeout games this year. Last year they were 4-5. So after this, we'll have the second half coming soon. I am Alec Nava. To start the third quarter will be next in just a moment. The second half about to start. The Thunder lead 59-45. I am Alec Nala, getting set to join you here for the rest of the way. Tyrese Halliburton has looked visibly shaky ever since he took that hard fall. His leg was not alright. And he's playing through an injury. That injury has been lingering for him. We don't know if that's that or if the slumping is continuing onwards. But this is the first ever first half in which he was held scoreless. He does not look comfortable out there on the court. That mobility has seemed to have taken a hit. That right leg being a concern. It's been bothering him throughout. And he feels a little bit hurt whenever he runs out there and bursts. Here in Game 5 of the finals. In Game 1 he struggled. But man, this doesn't feel like the Halliburton we're used to see. On one end. At the second end, on the other end, it's just painful watching this. And we're underway. Thunder shooting 44% as a team. The Pacers 33%. Moving back, it is OKC as they move from right to left in the all-white jerseys. An early whistle as SGA missed an early free. And this is a foul against the Thunder. Early here in this game, it's an offensive foul against Shea. But Tyrese Halliburton is testing out his running and see how he feels on that leg. This ball bounced all the way back. The Pacers cannot touch it because it is a backcourt violation. And another turnover against Indiana. Halliburton is feeling very, and I mean very uncomfortable. 12 turnovers in this game. Fans are chanting OKC. The sound here and the noise is deafening. Shea shaking and baking. Another mid-range shot. That's his artistry. Towards the near side is Hallie. Does he answer with the shake and bake himself? Nembhard doesn't fire the free. Halliburton, extra pass right corner. Really should have shot that one because he was wide open. But he's not looking comfortable. That leg is bothering him. Oh, and Siakam, hard foul on him. Hartenstein's a little confused. Mark Daigneault going to challenge it. So Pascal Siakam perhaps it's the left hand right on the hip. So I don't feel Daigneault's going to challenge it or risk anything with it. So Siakam's going to shoot two on this sequence. His first is good. So Halliburton's trying to figure things out on the 3-point range. On the right wing, he passes up on the free. Looking at Pascal Siakam as he drives up. And Halliburton, he was not looking comfortable. The confidence level has taken a hit. The second shot's good. Still without a point is Hallie. The far side, Alex Caruso checking in for the first time in this half. Going back out left side for Chet. And then back for Caruso. Caruso drives. And the layup didn't go. Dort has it. Over to SGA. Nembhard has it. On him, shot clock is at 7. Shea. Pulling up again. Short. This time around, Nembhard the rebound. Far side, Halliburton. Does he deliver here as he goes back for Turner? On the pass, Halliburton. He'll pull up on the left wing. Feed for Turner. Extra pass, right wing. It's Nesmith, the free. Pure. Aaron Nesmith getting this to within 11 points. And the Pacers can spot anyone from well behind. They came back from down 15 in game 1. They're looking to come back from down 18. Dort a free. Oh! That looked to be a little high, but it banked in. That's his first points of tonight. He has 5 rebounds. Nesmith is watching tight by Williams. Now Siakam will drive. The pass to Nembhard. Halliburton, extra pass, right corner. It is Turner. He answers. Miles Turner hits one from IMS. J-Dub towards the left wing. Check the screen. Oh! Big body check. And Neesmith was trying to plow through, but they're going to call a foul on Holmgren. Ooh, a one-handed save by Nembhard to keep the ball alive right before the Turner three-pointer. Ooh, sometimes it happens. And I thought there was a foul either on Chet or J-Dub. He got tangled up by Neesmith. Already has 2 fouls. Williams to Chet as he drives towards the right hash. Spinning and turning. Short. And it's grabbed by Alley. Through the far side, Siakam. Pascal Siakam setting the edge on Caruso. Driving down and spinning. He looks back. Has the height advantage. Can't deliver. Holmgren has another rebound. Far side, it is SGA who slowed the action down left wing side. Check the screen and the switch. Shea draws a double. Holmgren on the inside. Knocked out of bounce by the Pacers. Ball will stay with the Thunder. And Chet Holmgren asking for a foul. He fought that way. It went up of Indiana. But the Pacers, they were thinking that it went off of OKC. J-Dub gets open. He lays it in. And one. Very animated. J-Dub on the drive and the finish. Have yourself a night. Now you see him. Now you don't. He anticipated it off the inbound and went inside through a crowd. Drawing this one from behind from Neesmith. He's going to shoot an and one with 9:04. That's good. Back to 14 points to lead. Halliburton. 3 minutes gone here. J-Dub 19 points, rebounds, 4 assists. He kicks out Turner, left wing side. Too far. The rebound lands on a Shea who beats out Siakam. Shea moves towards the left wing. One-on-one Siakam. He'll drive up front. Trying to take the hard contact. Another mid-range shot. Bounced up and out. The rebound is saved by OKC. And it's poked away by Nembhard. Ball is still loose. Halliburton comes up with it. He'll deliver up for Siakam. His layup is good. And Mark Daigneault will call his timeout. 8:27 left in the quarter. And what has been a back and forth affair in the third. OKC still leading 67-55 when we return here at Oklahoma City. We're back here at Oklahoma City. Mark Daigneault calling his timeout. Looking to get things readjusted up, as the second half is in its youngest stages here in Game 5. Jalen Williams with 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Slams and layups have been the calling card. He also has hit a free, but he knows how to drive towards the paint for his baskets. J-Dub, one of the better two-way presences in the league. He can score and can defend. Shea drives it up. Caruso called for the ball. He's not open. Parked at the right wing. Shea trying to free his space up. Towards the left wing is J-Dub again. He delivers again. From way out, Jalen Williams knocking it down. Another one from Denton, Texas. Tyrese Halliburton has not scored yet. He gets the feedback from Nembhard. He'll pass it over to him again. Feet up front, Turner, double pumps. Fouled on the layup. So J-Dub will have his third foul against him. He's trying to plead his case as SGA drove up and around. J-Dub gets another one. That's his second three-pointer as he fired it from the left wing side. He's ready to catch and shoot it away. So the Pacers still get another sequence of 2 free throws here. First shot for Turner. Got it. It's a 14-point cushion now. 10 points for Turner with 4 rebounds. One of the better defenders in the league. With his shot blocking propensity. A natural center. He fits directly on the mold. His second shot. Good too. 4:07 gone here in the third. Caruso to trigger. SGA. 20 minutes, 22 points. 3 fouls for J-Dub. As SGA shakes off of Nembhard. He catches up with him. Shea to Chet. And then back for J-Dub. Left corner. The free from Dort. Can't be cashed in. Caruso tried to steal it from Halliburton. He'll deliver it for Siakam. Pumps on Chet. Driving down the left hash. Siakam. Stolen by Caruso. On the pass intended for Halliburton. Caruso. The alley was deflected away by Siakam. That one intended for Chet on the other end. As Siakam trying to get the lost points back. Right corner. And it kicked out. Neesmith. Halliburton. Halliburton shakes it up. Down for the lane. Trying to lay this one up. He's fouled. Chance for his first points of this game. But he's still going to be held without a field goal nonetheless. Through 29 minutes of action. Nearly. He's made a great defensive play on one end. Gets a little bit too much on the other. With Chet Holmgren and Alex Caruso being two of the better defenders on OKC. A well-oriented machine. First shot for Hallie is good. And that's his first point of this game. Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, both checking in as Siakam and Neesmith check out. Maybe that leg is bothering Halliburton. See how this goes. 7:07. That's what's left here in this third. So he'll take a second shot in just a moment. On the way. Got a 2. He now has his first 2 points of this game. Historic playoff run for the Pacers. Leading the way here as the 4 seed in the East. Can be in a position where they can catch up to the likes of the Cavaliers, Celtics, and Knicks. SGA down the left side. SGA fades it away. Rebound is tipped. Turner can't grab it. Neither can Chet. It rolls. The whistle is blown. The foul is going to be called. 6:50. Both Chet and Turner were fighting for the loose ball. Well, that was a little headlock from Miles Turner. That's a little auspicious. Right on Chet. So OKC will keep the ball. And Turner will sit down. Free first foul against him. As it's sent towards the right wing for J-Dub. Trying to go by the double. Opening up for Caruso. Right wing free. Up and out. Hartenstein grabs the rebound. Trying to put this back inside. Another foul. The Pacers extremely upset with that foul. Halliburton and Bradley both in the vicinity. As Bradley, he did hook Hartenstein. Hartenstein grabbed the rebound. Yes, Bradley did hook Hartenstein. Ooh. That's dangerous because as Hartenstein misses the first one, that's a dangerous foul because that is the capability of breaking someone's arm when you're putting someone on a lock. Adam Silver conversating. I don't know what they're conversating about. As Hartenstein nails the second, it's 71-59. Down the near side, Halliburton. Hartenstein's 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. As Halliburton delivers right side. TJ McConnell is on the drive out. Kicked out Halliburton. Euros. Rejected by Caruso. Was kept in by the Pacers. Toppin for the left corner. He banks it in. It's a single-digit game now. Obi Toppin. On the shake, it is J-Dub. He'll drive up. Loses on the foul. 6:16 to go. Halliburton tried to drive it coast to coast. Picked up another one. As Halliburton picks up a second. He's in disbelief. Fighting for the pain on his right leg. In game 3, he missed out on a triple-double by 1 rebound. 22-9-10 was official stat line. First shot's good for J-Dub. So far, 23 points. And Halliburton wanting to discuss the foul with the officials. Not a high-volume shooter, but he's an excellent playmaker, one of the purest in his regard. J-Dub roused the second one in. 73-62 is on the near side. It is McConnell. 24 points. McConnell moving in and out with this one. Back over to Howley and now Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin gets it downfield. Hartenstein have a hand on it and the Thunder take it away. Stolen by McConnell. He rushes up the middle. Toppin another free. In and out. Mathurin the offensive rebound with Caruso on his face. Shot clock's reset as Caruso deflects this out. With Mathurin's pass. More 50-50 balls worth fighting for. This is what you love with basketball. 73-62. The lead for the Thunder. McConnell off the inbound as Halley got tangled up. On the right wing, a free. Bounced up. Mathurin can't secure the offensive rebound, so it'll be taken up by Williams. J-Dub down the lane, and his layup goes! Off the glass, J-Dub has 26. Already, he's got 10 this quarter, with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. McConnell in and out the paint. Right corner. Oh my goodness! A vicious car crash at the right corner of the court. And that's an offensive foul against Indiana. It'll be TJ McConnell taking this as he sent an aggressive screen on Lujan's Dort. And Rick Carlisle will burn up one of his timeouts. Williams has been everywhere on this court. 26 points. Thunder lead by 11 when we return. Jalen Williams was born in Denver. He moved to Arizona at 7 years old. A rising star at college hoops, was a 12th pick in the 2022 draft. His brother Cody Williams was the 10th pick in the 2024 draft with the Utah Jazz. His 26 points in this game marked the first straight game where he has dropped at least 25 points. He's been on a tear, and the fans love him here at Oklahoma City. Off the offensive foul, it is Caruso driving from left to right. Obi Toppin watching it one-on-one. J-Dub riding the hot hand. Force left. Swing pass to Aaron Wiggins. He almost missed that one. Wiggins rounded that one out. Obi Toppin, quick rebound to it. This is McConnell. McConnell on the left side, powering down on J-Dub. Fadeaway shot is good. TJ McConnell getting shifty. His first made basket of this game. Less than 5 minutes to go. Played 12 minutes. J-Dub Euroing around. Kicked out. Caruso wide open left wing. In and out. It'll be grabbed by Halliburton. Towards the near side, McConnell. TJ McConnell looks at that left corner. Watched by Wiggins. Gets the screen. He'll fade away again. And deliver again. McConnell has 2 in quick succession. 9 points is the difference now. Don't look now, but the Thunder are seeing their lead fade away. And the Pacers are back in this. They're never out of a game. The Mavericks down by 18. Hardesty sets the screen on Mathurin. It's kicked all the way out. Wide open free for Aaron Wiggins. Rattled out. OKC keeps it alive. Caruso will try this one. Another missed free, and the rebound was beat out to by McConnell. Can he make it free straight? 4 minutes to go here in the first. McConnell. He'll spin. Lay this one inside. Wow. TJ McConnell. A walking bucket on the last 3 Pacer possessions. He's got the last 6 for Indiana. Oh, and a hard charge. They'll call it a blocking foul. SGA and Chet. We'll check back in. We'll see if J-Dub will slot out because he's got himself a well-earned rest. McConnell being everywhere with the big shots all around the court. And possession. In every possession, you think that this will be well defended by J-Dub. McConnell finds a way. 11 points already for McConnell on 5 of 8 shooting. 14 minutes. The first shot. Rattled in and out for J-Dub. His first miss on the stripe. SGA and Chet replacing Aaron Wiggins. Chet Holmgren checking back. He sees matchup 1-on-1 of Miles Turner. Second shot for J-Dub is good. 8-point lead. The Pacers not out of it. They're never out of any game. On the right wing, Obi Toppin going downhill. Toppin lays it in. What a move from Toppin to get downhill. It's a 6-point game once again. The Pacers scoring 8 of the last 10 points. Towards the left wing, as it's Williams. Low dribbles. The put back from Chet. On the follow-up. Right the far side, the Pacers wanting to counter. Oh, that was almost a slip-up. That several times has happened. It's Mathurin. And the foul against Lugens Dort. 3:09 to go. Another team foul against the Thunder. See, as Toppin drove up, the hand from Chet Holmgren. Looking to beat out. Toppin beats out the outstretched arm of Chet. Long reach. And he got it around him all the way up on the drive. Toppin had some excellent games. And this may be another one of them. Turner jumps in front of Cason Wallace. Dort has had himself a very tough game. 3 fouls, 3 points. McConnell. Oh, they to fire it. Oh, my. TJ McConnell has 14. They'll rule it a 2 for the moment. His foot was on the line, they say. But they'll have to review the play. Caruso trying to open up space. SGA gets himself open past the outstretched screen. SGA steps back and fires it. Banked it in. SGA gets it back to up by 8 for the Thunder. He's got 17 with 6 dimes. All the way is Toppin. through the left wing. Toppin trying to split. Toppin trying to survey. He rounds it in. Tough buckets left and right for both the Thunder and the Pacers. Toppin with 9 points on 4 of 9 shooting. Down the left side, Shea falls. Dog fight for the ball. It's a second jump ball of the game. No fouls between Shea and Nembhard. Right on the line for McConnell. They ruled it a 2. It was the correct ruling because his foot was right on the line. The white shoe made it hard to see that. And McConnell thought that he made a free. He's had himself a great postseason. 13 points for McConnell, 8 of them this quarter. On the tip, Shea wins it. And a quick whistle. Loose ball foul. So they have called it a lane violation. You don't see that often, as they called it a lane violation against TJ McConnell. Ooh, and Shea missed the first one. Whoa, this is called a lane violation on McConnell. 3 fouls against him, 13 points. Second shot is good. If I'm TJ, maybe argue me that jump ball. Another tight game. What else is new? 18 for SGA. McConnell misses that. And the Thunder get the rebound with Holmgren, and now it's SGA. 1:50 to go here in the third. As Shea knocked away. Siakam advances for McConnell. Down the lane. He lays it in. 15 points for TJ McConnell. He's been on a tear in this third quarter. 7 of 11 shooting for him as Shea will look. Wiggins sets the screen. Spin around. Shea puts one up. And he draws it. Of course, his ability to drive towards the basket and take hard contact. Applying all kinds of pressure. And Miles Turner knocked this one away, which allows the fast break led by Siakam and McConnell back the other way. Rick Carlisle and company, they know how to spot a team when down by a margin. Fans chanting MVP here at Oklahoma City. First shot, good. 82-76. So lead. In the first half, McConnell had 5 points. In this third quarter, he has 10. Caruso replaces Wallace back in the lineup. And Halliburton continues to survey. Just 2 points for him. That leg continued to bother him. Second shot, rattles in. Back to a 7-point lead as the Pacers wanting to push it up. McConnell and Mathurin, 20 points for Shea on 10 of 11 from the stripe. 5-11 shooting from the field. Nembhard, McConnell on the right wing. Mathurin fires short, and Kenrich Williams leaps up for this rebound. Final 105 as SGA slowing the pace down. On 3-pointers, the Pacers are 8 of 23. Thunders 10 of 24. Everyone's standing up on their feet here at Oklahoma City. Shea trying to spin around. He has a double on him with 4. With 3, he's going to do it himself. The fade away. Yes, sir. That was Michael Jordan-esque. 43 seconds left. As the Pacers are looking on to the offensive. McConnell has been on one here throughout this third quarter. He's going to do it himself again. He delivers again. And one. TJ McConnell. Are you serious? Chance to cut it to a 6-point deficit as McConnell shakes and bakes. The arm right up from Aaron Wiggins and Alex Caruso from behind as he slides by SGA. Don't forget that he is an impact player off the bench. He's a lethal weapon on both sides of the court. 12 points in this third quarter on 6 of 7 shooting. He's been automatic. 5 assists off the bench as well for McConnell, the former 76er. Second oldest player on the team from the Pacers. His and one is good. And a big player performance, and stolen by Toppin. McConnell all day to fire. Bounced up, a rare miss from McConnell on the quarter. Siakam closed out the left corner. He has to free it up the double. McConnell, extra pass, Nembhard passes it up towards Mathurin. It's thrown away. 15.8 left on this quarter. And Obi Toppin off the steal. Just gave it right back to the Thunder on the Andrew Nembhard pass as Mathurin mishandled it. 10 seconds left on the frame. Waiting at the logo is Williams. Williams drives down the left side. He hooks one up and delivers! J-Dub! What a tough bucket! Mathurin, he'll try to get the last shot off. Blocked by SGA at the buzzer. And J-Dub wants a foul. He will not get one. An unlikely hero here for the third quarter from the Pacers and TJ McConnell. With J-Dub doing the jump man. And he has been on the tear. The fourth quarter is up next. Alec Nava here with you. We will come back. 3 quarters, Jalen Williams leads the way with 29 points. In a back and forth game, 87-79, OKC leading. But the third quarter bench points, 20-0 Pacers. Towards the right wing, McConnell getting it back. He's trying to continue his third quarter tear. Right corner, it's Siakam. Spicy P! Pascal Siakam! And he won from Evanston. Evansville it is. Third quarter, the Thunder have committed 6 turnovers after having 4 in the first half. Kenrich Williams setting the screen for SGA. Driving down and laying it in. Shea getting the fourth quarter started for OKC. Left a layup. Towards the right, McConnell splits the D. Reverse layup, he got inside. He'll draw the foul. Well, actually, no. He gets a traveling violation as he took one too many steps. And I thought it was a foul against Kenrich Williams. But instead, it's a traveling violation. 16th turnover against the Pacers. Going from left to right as is Aaron Wiggins. He'll start at the right wing. SGA pinning this one down towards the court. Nembhard's on him. Nembhard blitzes the screen. Shea towards the left corner. Wiggins delivers! Aaron Wiggins knocks it down from Norman. And another whistle. And very quickly, Rick Carlisle uses his timeout. A minute and 11 seconds into the fourth. He's having enough of going down by double digits. He wants to cut this to single digits before going to the final 5, where the Pacers want to go for the win. We'll return in a moment. Alec Nava here with you. 6 of the NBA Finals on Thursday. 8:30 start time at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The draft, the first round being on June 25th. Tonight, T.J. McConnell with 18 points. It's a whistle as it was deflected out of bounds off the inbound from Wiggins. It's actually Nembhard had it deflected off of Wiggins. Tyrese Halliburton is back on the court. 2 points, 4 assists tonight. Halliburton having himself a very off game. That leg injury is certainly not helping. The only points he scored were on free throws. Is Halliburton? We don't know if Halliburton's going to deliver another big moment, but McConnell has done a lot of work on the third quarter. Pascal Siakam watches onwards towards the right. Kenrich Williams watching. Siakam driving, laying it in. 8-point game here. Spicy P arriving here in this fourth quarter. Never count the Pacers out of any game, even when they're down by 18 points. Chet trying to set the screen. He instead draws Toppin towards him. Shea freeing up space. Chet laying this one. Another attempt. Deflected out. And Shea wants to challenge this. And Mark Daigneault is indeed going to challenge. Chet Holmgren that believes that the Pacers knocked this one out of bounds. They're going to step away one more time. We're going to take a look at it. It looks like Tyrese Halliburton who knocked it away. We'll return for the verdict. The challenge was successful as Tyrese Halliburton knocked the ball out of bounds. It never once touched Chet Holmgren at any point. And Siakam tried to get the ball, and John Goble said no because Mark Daigneault was challenging the play. If the officials saw it, the Thunder will retain their timeout. As Oh, Chet is tangling up with Pascal. Siakam steals it. He has a clear path to the basket. Siakam slams it down. It's back to 6 points. Don't go anywhere. Chet have a chance to get this back up to 8 or 9. Chet will look for open space. Finds Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins gets a screen. The switch with Siakam on him. Wiggins drives down low. And a layup doesn't go, but he's fouled. Free throws coming as Siakam is a little frustrated. Another terrific game, and the finals has seen a boatload of terrific games. Siakam went coast to coast and slammed it down with 2 hands. Shooting foul against Siakam. And the Thunder won the challenge. The Pacers took it personal. What a game that Siakam has had. And McConnell too, don't forget about him. Aaron Wiggins. Spectacular piece off the bench as he makes the first one. Back to a 7-point lead. Isaiah Hartenstein and Jalen Williams replacing Kenrich Williams and Chet Holmgren. The Hartenstein returns to the lineup. Another big man that can grab rebounds and defend excellent well. Second shot, got it too. It's up to 94-86 to lead. Just over 2 minutes gone here. Wiggins with 14 points, 4 6 from deep. Halliburton slowing the action. Halliburton will move it. Swing pass from Bradley to Hallie. Back over to Bradley. He lays it in. What a pass from Hallie to Tony Bradley. SGA moving back. He'll speed down the rush and cycle it to Wiggins. Hits free. Bounced up and out. Siakam crashes on for another rebound. Siakam driving down the left hash. Siakam hooks. And he'll draw another foul. That's J-Dub's 4th foul against him. And Siakam will head to the line one more time. This is Pascal Siakam, of course, with the tenacity, being able to stay with his guys, with a big block on SGA and his defensive instincts and ability to take contact on the lane. With his length on the court being tremendous. Opportunity to make it a 4-point game. First shot is good. Cason Wallace replacing Aaron Wiggins. He's been an all-star and an NBA champion. He's been a second option on both teams where he made finals appearances with. Siakam is to shoot a second one. 9:19 to go. But this fourth quarter is where the Pacers have had the distinct advantage. The second shot. Got it too. For the first 3 quarters, that's where OKC has the advantage. The first quarter, distinct with OKC. The second and third has been a lot more tight. J-Dub with 4 fouls so far. Up the far side, the layup is smoked. But yet another foul. Williams got knocked down. Took contact to the head. He's a little slow to get up. He kept his head low. Put so much pressure on the inside. It's a little unconventional as he got elbowed by Matherin. Or Neesmith. He's shaken up. He's had himself a fair share of tumbles. Game 4, he took a hard fall. He's going to fight off the pain to shoot these 2 free throws. And OKC is relieved. He's all right. 29 points on 10-17 shooting tonight. First shot, rattled in. 5-point game here at Oklahoma City. If SGA's still out there, Cason Wallace. He's been one of the best players down the stretch for the Thunder. He and SGA have both shown up when the lights shine bright. His second shot, route too far. Hartenstein wrestling for the rebound. An offensive rebound. And he is in a shoving match with Tony Bradley. Bradley shoved him afterwards. What a play from Hartenstein as he fought for it. and fighting for the loose ball with Bradley. Getting to the free throw line. He wrestled a free from Bradley. It'll be an inbound from OKC again. Shea gets open at the finals logo. Hardenstein gets the screen up. Nembhard gets away, and Shea switch on to Bradley. Nembhard sticking with Shea. With 2, he fires a free. Bounced out. And Halliburton jumps for the rebound. Pacers are within 5. No deficit is too large for the Pacers. As Halliburton moves towards the left. Boxed out. Bradley gets it back over to Hallie. Hallie delivers right corner. Nembhard a free. Bounced up and out. Siakam offensive rebound. Mathurin keeps one alive. Siakam will try one. And hit one. Pascal Siakam has been everywhere in this fourth quarter. 26 on this game. 12 this quarter. Towards the right. J-Dub drives up. And this one rolled out. Casey Wallace keeps it. Shea down the lane. Will move it out. Dort extra pass. J-Dub from deep. Inside. J-Dub answers back. Back up to a 2-possession game. 98-93 Thunder. Bradley doesn't fire the free. J-Dub with 33 points. 3 4 shooting. On for the wings. And Casey Wallace only has Halliburton to beat. Knocks it down. Casey Wallace taking it coast to coast. The lead up to 7 points in this fourth quarter. 193. As Rick Carlisle calls timeout. We'll return. Another tight game. One else is new. And Jalen Williams has been the star of the show here for OKC. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. SGA 24 points, 7 assists, 3 blocks. Chet Holmgren just 9 points and he has 9 rebounds, 3 blocks to go with it. Back here from Oklahoma City, Indiana has tightened up their offensive pace. Points off turnovers 24-9 in favor of the Thunder. Bench points 38-27 Pacers. 20 of them in the third quarter for Indiana. A swipe. A foul here. It's going to be Casey Wallace. 4 steals in 17 minutes played, though he tugged on the jerseys of Obi Toppin. Yeah, he did tug a jersey. Can't do that. Toppin inside, swings it back. Hallie. Still without a field goal make. And back for Mathurin. He pulls up. Hooks one. Can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball foul. Hardenstein's trying to plead his case. Miles Turner is as well. What's the ruling? Mark Dagno's confused. It's going to be Lugens Dort. So Dagno's going to go to the bench. He's trying to get the rebound, trying to poke it away. Chet Holmgren has to wait for a moment alongside SGA because this was in the act of shooting. Turner's going to shoot too. Fans are not happy with the refs as the first shot is good. So back to SGA and Chet. They sub back in. Andrew Nembhard comes back in. Hartenstein and Wallace sub out. So Hartenstein getting another sequence. 5 rebounds, 12 points for Turner. Longest tenured Pacer. His second shot, good. It's a 5-point game again. Thunder still lead 195. Dort has 4 fouls. 2 more and he's gone. SGA parked to the left side. Fans chanting OKC as Shea towards the right corner. Dort a free. Knocked it down. Luguentz Dort. A piercing freeze. Towards the left side is Nembhard on the wing. From deep, the Thunder at 13-29. It is Turner. Towards the right. The Pacers trying to swipe it away. Halliburton checks on him on the drive. Couldn't go there, but there's a foul. Another whistle. Chet Holmgren saying, what'd I do? Of course, you have Chet, the 2 best players on the other end, as Shea found the open man. That's Luguentz Dort, who likes to knock down corner frees on catch and shoot opportunities. Chet was fighting for the loose ball. Instead, he fouls Turner again. Mark Daigneault is trying to plead his case. But Halliburton's back at the free throw line. His first shot is good. Halliburton was fouled. And how much contact was made between Chet and Hallie? Yeah, there was a jersey tug. I thought the foul was drawn by Miles Turner. As the second shot is good. Hallie with 4 points, still about a fat field goal make. 103-97, the Thunder lead it here with 6:40 left. J-Dope spins around. Williams going down the lane. His fade goes. J-Dub going J-Smooth as Nembhard. Thunder trying to blitz the screens as Halliburton. Zone defense being utilized as Dort gets onto Nembhard. Nembhard kicks it out right corner. Picked apart. 2-on-1. Shea and Chet. Layup is in. And 1. Once again, the S stands for smooth. When you need to take the good shot, you have to do so. As Shea put the fake right around Aaron Nesmith. Jalen Williams driving down Andrew Nembhard. Gets the contact. Gets towards the outside. Towards the hash. Able to float it by. He's put on masterclass here in Game 5. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the and 1. OKC has 3 timeouts. The Pacers have 2. SGA with 27 points. 8-16 shooting. 11-12 for the stripe. 8 assists. Hallie towards Turner as poked away by Shea. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with yet another steal. In back-to-back defensive possessions. He'll drive. Loses Nesmith. Williams fakes the free. He'll go inside. The layup is in. Jalen Williams. They're at it again here. The kids are running a show. Timeout, Indiana. $37 points. 5 rebounds, 4 assists for J-Dub. 27, 2, 9, 2, and 3 for SGA. Returning in a moment. In the last 3 games, Jalen Williams is 26 points, 27 points, and 37 points. The 37 he has tonight are a playoff career high. Takeover mode. He's been the best player on the night here for OKC. SGA, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Another mishandle. Caruso dives on it. He'll give it to J-Dub. Another defensive steal by the Thunder. And Williams is tripped. Defense into offense. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Caruso. Once again, the pass picked apart as Caruso swept away at it with the hand and then dove for the ball to keep it away from Pascal Siakam. He'll shoot 2. He's missed the first one. It's short. Nembhard's 4th foul of this game as he tripped up Jalen Williams, having a game of his life. Second shot, 38. How about him? The lead is back to 14. 3 turnovers in the last 3 possessions. The Pacers had the advantage in the 4th quarter in games past. Now it's the Thunder. Halliburton, 4 turnovers in the last 4 possessions. The Thunder's defense has been swarming all over the Pacers. SGA to J-Dub. He'll shake and bake. Back to Shea. Towards the left. Spinning around. Fadeaway shot. Bounced up. And another foul. He tried to do a Michael Jordan mid-range shot. And OKC shot out of a cannon tonight. The MVP and his second option doing it all. As Tyrese Halliburton got crowded up. Luguentz Dort blitzing Hallie and swarming all over his face. First shot bounced in. 112-97 is the scoreline. 4th quarter being the epitome of a defensive masterclass. 28 points on 8 of 16 shooting. Second shot, good. How about this Thunder team? And it looked like Nesmith got bumped by Dort. And on the right, Siakam drives up. The layup goes. 14-point game. And there was a whistle here after the matter of fact. No substitutions whatsoever. Caruso inbounding. And Nembhard slipped up on SGA. 4:50 to go here in the 4th. Shea. He'll look. And shake and bake. Trying to lose Nesmith. Shea trying to drive it down to a court. Can't hit it. Be grabbed by Halliburton. Chet went up and over. Halliburton goes inside for Toppin. He threw it down. Beautiful feed from Hallie. High and up through the window. The Pacers may still have life. We don't know for sure just yet. OKC slowing it down. Dort trying to set the screen. He does. Shea swinging it open to him. He'll fire the free on the way. Bank shot! Luguentz Dort from Tulsa. The lead up to 15. Siakam, quick trigger to Nesmith. He answers! Nesmith answers one from Fort Wayne. 3:53 is Caruso. He'll look up for J-Dub. He's had a heater up game. A heater up game here. J-Dub spins and fires a fadeaway shot. Oh my! J-Dub with 40. A masterpiece at this shot is blocked. Here comes Williams again. Williams, the finisher. No. And here the Pacers back the other way. Down the lane. Toppin. He's fouled. What a game. Jalen Williams. Have a night. He goes up on Nesmith and then hits the Michael Jordan fadeaway on it. One leg. It's a mix of Jordan and Dirk style shot. First shot, bounced too far. But J-Dub having himself a signature moment. The league will remember his name for many years, being OKC's premier second option. He's building off his playoff career high. And a timeout called by the Thunder. We'll be back to you here from Oklahoma City. J-Dub, underrated second option, and now it's time that the league will take notice. The Michael Jordan fadeaway or a mix of Dirk on it on one leg. 40-piece in the NBA Finals. A masterclass from him. The second shot's good from Obi Toppin. We'll see how many more points Williams will get. Gilgeous-Alexander will move up. The Pacers have been limited to 11 shots. They made 8 of them. That's mostly because the Thunder have swarmed on them defensively. Shea to step back. Can't deliver it. Caruso keeps it alive. Caruso's going to look on the right side. Shea almost rid of the ball. He'll go inside. Shea driving up, and it's in. 31 for SGA. J-Dub has 40. What a game for this duo. Siakam, he's going to look up and about for Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith backed all the way up. The Pacers have to go now. Halliburton tried to lose Caruso. That's a very impossible task. Toppin fakes it out. His foot's behind the line. Can't get it. Then put back from Siakam. It looked like he finished it. Of one hand, that is. Thunder slowing it down. Do the Pacers go for the foul? Shea. He's been everywhere on this court as he's slowing the action down. All the fans on their feet here at Oklahoma City. Shea. Shaking and baking here. Off to J-Dub for 43. No, not that time. Toppin backpedals for the rebound. Last 2 minutes of the action. TJ McConnell down the lane. Siakam. He's crowded. And he's fouled. It was knocked out of bounds. No foul. It'll be OKC ball. His last touch by Indiana. Aaron Nesmith puts it inside with one hand, stuffing it right between Chet Holmgren's hands. Wow. Trying to figure out what even happened on this sequence. So Indiana is going to challenge that last play. It's a Hail Mary shot. If it fails, the Pacers will not have any timeouts left. 1:50 to go. So this is under review here. We're staying with you. 120 to 107 is the lead for the Thunder. And so far, J-Dub has 40 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 14 of 24 shooting, 9-12 for the stripe. SGA 31 points, 9-19 for the stripe, 13 of 14, 9-19 from the field, 13 of 14 for the stripe, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. It's an opportunity to use that timeout for the Pacers as to regain composure. 14 points for Wiggins, 5 rebounds, 4-7 from deep. Casey Wallace has 11 points. Lujan Stort and Chet Holmgren each have 9. Chet has 9 rebounds and 3 blocks. The Pacers, led by Pascal Siakam, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Aaron Nesmith, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Miles Turner, 13 points, 6 rebounds, an assist and a steal. TJ McConnell, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Obi Toppin, 12 points, 5 rebounds, an assist and a steal. Tyrese Halliburton does not have a made basket in this game. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. All 4 of his points came from free throws. 1:50 left, and every second this review is taking, the suspense is only building up. And Siakam just shrugging. Ben Shepherd discussing. In the meantime, as they're still reviewing. In any event, seeing Johnny Furphy and James Johnson stand up to the deep reserves. The challenge is unsuccessful. The Thunder will retain possession of the ball. 120-107 as Rick Carlisle uses the last timeout with that. And Carlisle, none too pleased. So getting set back onto the court. Shepard's out there. And we have Rick Carlisle keeping his guys on the court. Bandic Matherin's out there. Up the far side, J-Dub. There's Johnny Furphy's out there. It feels like the Pacers are waving the white flag slowly but steadily. OKC Chet's here. J-Dub and SGA. Shea will move around. Spins and fires from in tight. A little too far. The Pacers trying to go quickly here. McConnell towards the right. McConnell spinning around. He'll hook it back. And it bounced up and out. Chet has another rebound. His 10th of the game. If Chet scores the next one, he'll have a double-double. It's been 3 months since the Pacers have lost back-to-back games. They're a minute away from that happening. J-Dub, a little too far. And here is Johnny Furphy as he scoops it up and one. The foul from SGA. The Furphy, the rookie, onto the court. Kind of looks like a basketball version of Connor Bedard. As Tyrese Halliburton, we'd wonder what his status is with his leg, but we are sure that that leg has severely impacted him. Furphy too far on the end one. Chet getting his 11th rebound. Knocked loose, but Caruso keeps it. What a ride it is for the Thunder. 68 wins on the year. In total, they're approaching 83 wins, regular season and playoffs combined. Shea takes it slowly. He'll scoop it through. The shake and the bake. Not the finish. The shot landed onto the hands of Ben Shepherd. Bandic Matherin, rid of the ball. It'll be Alex Caruso taking it up. And he'll run down the rest of this clock. The Oklahoma City Thunder fans on their feet, riding the lightning. A career performance from Jalen Williams. A 40-piece. SGA with 31, 10 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are 1 win away from their first NBA championship at OKC. A memorable night, being one to remember if the awards get finished up on Thursday at Indianapolis, continuing this magical season. It feels like Halliburton just re-aggravated that leg. It's a long stretch of time, but we have yet to find out. He played 34 minutes and finished with 4 points. He did not look comfortable out there on the court. Game 6 will be at Indianapolis. The Thunder improving to 10 wins at home court. Improved to 10-2 at their home court. Thanks to Jalen Williams on his 40-piece. SGA added with 31 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. And everyone thriving in this victory. Team first mentality. Thanks for tuning in to Game 5 of the NBA Finals. I am Alec Nava saying so long from Paycom Center at Oklahoma City. Good night, everyone.